Hello again and welcome back to March Payne's Midlife Dolly Crisis. And today we're going to be unboxing this doll here. So this is Violet Willow and she is from the Swim and Style range, which they've released, of Rainbow High dolls. These are budget dolls, basically. So this is kind of like a cheaper version of the regular line. She cost me €18, which I don't think is that much of a budget. Not really. I mean, admittedly, you know, the dolls currently, the sort of slime dolls, are, I think, just over 30 here in Ireland. So it's a lot cheaper, but it's not that cheap. For me, a budget doll would be almost like a fashionista, which are about a tenner, I think. I think in America, or at least from what I saw on Amazon, they're going for about $15, which is about €14. So obviously there's a bit of a hike there of €4 more. So one of the gimmicks of the doll is that it comes with a sort of like a wrap or a sarong, and you're meant to be able to do all these amazing things with it on her. From what I've seen, I think people have complained that it's a very sort of small piece of fabric, so you're not always able to get exactly what you're meant to be able to get. But she does come with a few things here. She is a very pretty doll. That was really why I got her. I don't have a Violet doll, but I really liked her face. And I kind of like the two-piece, which is actually one piece, but that's a spoiler alert, really. And I liked the glasses, and I happen to know that the glasses, only because I've tried this with other sunglasses, the Rainbow High glasses seem to fit Alan Wild, and I do quite like this pair, so, you know, she might not have them for long. But look, let's have a quick look at the rest of the box. So this is a very kind of holography, glittery box. The name is huge here. This seems to be what they're going for with the new slime packaging as well, this giant name on the side. And all this kind of like holographic, glittery sort of effect. On the back here, we've got a picture of all of the 4 of them who have been released in this line. So we've got Ruby, Sunny, Skylar, and Violet. So it says here, fun under the sun, accessorise, style and play, any way you want. So I presume that's kind of referring to the whole, you can style them up with the wrap or whatever. So, look, I'm going to get her open and we'll have a good look at her. Okay, so here we go. So she is out of the box, finally. I did have a bit of a fight with her because there were a lot of those Kimble tags everywhere, every which way. Anywhere they could have put one in, they put one in. So they certainly didn't sort of scrimp on the packaging for her, which seems insane, because if this is a budget doll, why are they putting so many tags in things? I get that they don't want it to move around in the box during, you know, transport or anything like that, but, you know, they could have just put one thing in the back of her head, or just sort of tied her in one place. She's not moving anywhere. She's not alive. She's not going to be getting out of the box. It's really annoying as well, because they put the tags in the most annoying places. So this had loads of little tags in, and it's obviously caused holes. There's still a tag in there. This is meant to be part of what the children are playing with. You know, it's meant to be part of this set. So it's kind of annoying that that has now kind of got damaged, really, just purely because of how it's been packaged in there. She had 3 Kimble tags in the back of her head, and I can kind of feel one now. I was trying to sort of pull them out with pliers and managed to pull hair out, which is also very annoying. So, you know, a child isn't going to be able to get this out of the box itself, unless it has, you know, scissors for fingers, maybe. Then it can probably get it out. But yeah, it's very annoying. It's just very annoying. So all of that put to one side. Let's have a look at first what she comes with. So she doesn't come with a huge amount of accessories, but she does come with some stuff, which is pretty good. So first of all, we have this bag. So this is a very sort of pastel-y, sort of purple, I suppose. A very light sort of lilac or mauve colour. It's all plastic. It's got this sort of textured front to it, and it says rainbow on the front there. You can put stuff in it actually, so you could put her wrap in there if you wanted to. It's kind of okay. It's a bit malleable, so it's not completely sort of hard plastic. I'm not sure how she's going to hold it. That's the only other thing, because they don't really have the articulation that the other dolls do. So I guess if you keep hold of the elastic band that was around the wrap thing that she had, you might be able to kind of attach it to her hand that way. We've then got this very cute pair of sunglasses. So these again are a very sort of light purple colour, and the lenses are also purple. They are see-through, which is good. They don't fold or anything. They're just a very sort of simple pair. They don't even have RHs on them anywhere, which is a bit of a shock. But that's quite cute. I couldn't tell you if this was a new mould or what, but it's nice. It's quite simple. I think it's quite a nice accessory to have with her. I think they all basically come with a bag, sunglasses, and a pair of shoes. So this is hers. So that is that. And then finally, we have got a pair of shoes. So these are sort of a jelly kind. They have got glitter all the way through them. Again, they're purple. I don't know if it's just the sort of the thickness of the plastic, but it feels like the soles of the shoes, the heel and the front bit, is sort of like a darker purple than the sort of the straps bit on here. But it might just be because there's more of the plastic there, possibly. So they're kind of strappy. The details on them are all kind of moulded on. But that's okay. So that is those. And then we've got this, which is the kind of the wrap thing. Mine has holes in, which I'm guessing they all will, because they've got hundreds of tiny little Kimball tags. It's also wrinkled at the top because they've also put a rubber band around it, like that, in the packaging. So got a rubber band in it there, with a Kimball tag, and then lots of little Kimball tags all the way through it to keep that safe in the box so it doesn't move around, because God knows what damage it would do if that moved around in the box. A piece of fabric. So that is that. It is a bit stretchy. It's more stretchy that way, maybe, is it? Or yeah, so there's more stretch that way. But it's a very pretty fabric. It's got a very sort of metallic-y element to it. It's quite shiny. So that is the fabric-y bit there. It also comes with this, which basically shows you all of the things you can do with it. The wonders this piece of fabric can do, honestly, it's amazing. But we'll see if it actually works in a second. But let's have a look at the doll first. Okay, so to begin, let's have a look at her face, because that's really what sort of attracted me to the doll to begin with. So she has a very kind of nice, sort of almost clean face, but obviously she is still wearing makeup. So she's got a really nice sort of lip here. I'm not really sure what sort of colour you'd say that is. Sort of like a sort of a dark nude colour, if that makes any sense. It's not purple. They're not going to have purple lips or anything. She does have purple eyeshadow just around her eyes there. She's still got eyelashes, like the real kind. So that's good. She's also got sort of painted on sort of eyelash detail around the eye. She's got brown brows there. And she does still have the inset eyes as well. I guess one of the things they could have done to sort of cut costs would be to paint the eyes on. But it would have been a huge shame, because I think one of the big attractions of Rainbow High dolls is the fact they do use the inset eyes. And I really do think the inset eyes give the doll a bit more life almost. But yeah, so she's still got those, and they are a kind of a purple and a blue. She does have pierced ears, although she doesn't come with earrings. So I guess if you do have earrings from another doll, you can always you can always sort of pop those in if you're redressing her. So her hair, I think it's all right. It's not the nicest quality, but I've certainly felt worse. It's also long and straight, which is quite nice. She's got this sort of centre parting going on at the front here, which they have sort of tied round the back and put into a sort of a rubber band there, just to kind of give it that sort of, whoops, just sort of give it that look. The hair is also made of lots of different purples and sort of lilac colours, which is nice because it means it's not just like a flat colour that you might get. So yeah, it's also very long. It goes just to sort of like mid-calf. So articulation-wise, let's have a look at that next. So her head will pivot, which is good. That's kind of a nice one to have. I think basically you're going to get the same kind of articulation that you would get on a fashionista. The arms do come out, and they obviously go back or forth like that. There's nothing on the waist or anything. The legs just go front, and they don't actually really go back, to be honest. So yeah, they just go to the front like that. But you can at least sort of sit down properly without being too unladylike, which is good. There's no bends or anything at the knee, and she does come with high-heeled feet there. So basically, if you were to have other clothes from Rainbow High Dolls, she would still be able to wear them, essentially. Because she's not any different. It's just the fact that her articulation is pared back for this kind of like a budget doll. I mean, I guess if she's going to be kind of like a holiday doll, if you were to give this child when they were going on holiday somewhere, you know, as a kind of a beach doll, she'd be good because she doesn't have a lot of places for the sand to get in. Let's have a little look at the outfit that she's wearing. I do actually quite like this. I think it's a shame that it isn't actually two pieces, because it looks like it should be, but it is actually sort of stitched here. I do wonder if you could probably untack that without too much distress, because this is actually quite a nice little top that she's got. So this kind of, it's purple and then sort of pink and then a dark purple on the kind of the brief section there. But yeah, the details are quite nice. It's got a little tie on the side. There aren't any raw edges or anything like that on her. It velcros at the back here. You'd have to get this off, I presume, by taking it off the top and then rolling it down the body, because there's no fastenings here at all. So, yeah, and it's kind of like a sort of a lycra material, as a real sort of swimsuit would be. By the look of it, she does have her painted on pants on still, so that's kind of normal, I guess. Okay, so look, I am going to put these bits on her at the end so we can have a full overview. But let's have a look and see what wonders we can do with this piece of fabric. So there are a few different ways of using it. They're suggesting that there's 12 different ways, although one of them is literally tied around the bag, which, I mean, good luck. I don't think it's going to tie very easily around the bag. You're meant to be able to do it through the handles. It's not really going to tie, is it? It's not really going to tie at all. You can't really get that to tie on anything, I wouldn't have thought. But look, that's number 12. So that's that one. That's good, isn't it? That's pretty. She's also meant to be able to put it over her head in a kind of like a bonnet way. Again, I'm not so sure that is going to work either, but we'll give it a go. I guess the other thing with these dolls is that they don't come with stands. So having her on a stand and doing this would have been so much better. Oh, so it would go at the back, would it? Okay, I'm not going to tie it, but good luck trying to tie that because I'm literally holding on to it for dear life at the tips of my fingers. It's kind of a shame because I think the idea of this is a nice one. I just think, you know, they could have given us a little bit more. It could have been, you know, even an inch or so bigger and it might actually have worked. It seems like one of those ideas that where they thought, oh, that's great. And then they managed to screw it up by just not giving you enough of it to be able to do anything. There's one that I think they've shown her with, which I do want to try because that does look quite pretty, but I'm already doubting that it's going to happen. So I think the look that they gave her was, it goes at the side here. Now I've got the stretchy side, so that's hopefully going to help us a little bit. And it goes under the arms, and then you tie it here. I mean, I guess that's okay. It's just, that's not going to hold for very long. As I say, I think it's a really nice idea. And it's a nice way of adding something to, you know, a budget doll like this. It's just a shame that they didn't give us a bit more of the fabric, really. So, so look, I'm bored of that now. The other thing to say is, I think there is product in the hair, but it seems to be on mine anyway, at the ends. So you don't really need to wash it, I don't think. I think you're okay, pretty much, with it the way that it is. It does seem to be getting everywhere, that's the only other thing. So look, I am going to put her accessories on her, and then we'll have a final look at the end. Okay, I just wanted to show you very quickly, probably before she falls down. She does kind of stand up on her own, which is actually pretty good. I guess because the shoes are quite chunky, it kind of allows that. It's just a shame that her legs don't sort of bend back a little bit further, because I think she would balance a bit better that way. So, look, here she is. Here she is with her shoes on. The shoes are very nice, actually. The only thing is, I don't really know how well they're going to keep, because they don't have any sort of slits in them or anything at the back. So this plastic is literally sort of being stretched every time you put them on or off. So that's probably not a great thing. Bag-wise, she can kind of hold the bag badly. Unless she's trying to hold it like this all day, which I don't think is that great, but yeah, that's the way she can do it. Also, obviously, if you get like a rubber band or something, you can have her, you can kind of attach it to her hand. The bag is quite cute. I think she is a nice doll, actually. I mean, I think she'd make a really nice gift for a child. I don't think a child's going to mind too much about the articulation or anything like that. And, you know, the hair quality, for me, I think it's fine. It's obviously not as nice as the regular hair quality that you get, or at least that you got with the previous Rainbow High dolls. I don't have any of the slime ones, so I couldn't tell you. But yeah, I think she's nice. I don't know. I don't think I'll get any more. I did consider getting maybe the Sunny one, only because I thought she came with some cute little bits. But we'll see. Maybe I'll keep an eye on them, and if they go down in price any, I might snag her then. But what do you think of her? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you have any of the other ones and what you think of them. Let me know if you've managed to do any of those amazing things with this piece of fabric. Please like the video if you've enjoyed it. Please share the video, and please subscribe if you haven't done so already. So, until the next time, have a great week. Bye.